Hello, good evening. My name is Morganon. I bid you welcome back to Deus Ex, where... Oh, I need volume on. Okay, that's gonna crash the game, I think. Son of a bitch! Great start. We are in Hell's Kitchen, and I sorted out the lag problems from yesterday, and also managed to make this functional on game capture rather than display capture, which is nice. No, not the Gordon Ramsay one. Oh, I unmuted the wrong thing. And I didn't start recording. Luckily, I have a button for that. Alright. So, I have a small conundrum here. Basically, I fixed the latency issue by installing a new renderer that someone developed, which makes the game a lot less stuttery. It also seemed to make the brightness options actually work. So it made it a little bit brighter. It's still really dark on my main monitor for some reason. Anyway, the conundrum I'm in is that the first augmentation upgrade canister I can get is in this building.
We'll take it from here.
Which is not difficult to get to, other than the fact that I cannot get through the door with any sort of melee attack. As we shall see. This is the door here. Lock strength is infinite, but more importantly, door strength 80%. Now, in my research, I have determined that it is... Well, I haven't determined. Somebody else did, and I read their results. The highest melee damage we can ever inflict to an object is 68. And doors, and pretty much any object, has a minimum damage threshold where anything below that, even if it's, you know, their actual object health is higher, anything below that minimum damage threshold won't damage it.
I don't think we should hold back in a situation like this.
Is probably higher than I could ever get anyway, and it's the only way I can deal 68 damage is with the strongest melee weapon in the game. That we're not getting until mission 5 or so.
We'll have to get the city out here to clean up the mess.
So my choice is, do I use this to get to it? The reason that's a conundrum is because while I did use this to get the code that I needed to get into the tunnel below Castle Clinton, that was also kind of mandatory, and it was the least rule-breaking way I could come up with to actually accomplish that objective, which I guess technically was an optional objective, so I didn't need to do it for the game's sake. But using this to get through this door just to get an augmentation upgrade feels less in the spirit of the rules. Now, as it stands, it's not really essential that I get every augmentation upgrade in the game, but a lot of them are hidden behind locked doors that I'll probably not be able to open. So that worries me a little bit. Having that now would obviously be helpful because I could immediately apply it to my combat strength mod.
We took them out.
And do more damage. But that's just the way it's going to be. So basically, I went through all that explanation just to say I'm not actually going to do that. It is what it is. But anyway, we got fools to talk at in here. This man, used car salesman.
Joe Green, Midnight Sun, glad to know you. What can you tell me about what's going on out there?
Sorry, regulations prevent me from talking to the press.
Regulations, huh? So you are part of the crackdown.
Like I said, I have nothing to say.
Too stylish for the National Guard? Too athletic for NYPD? You must be from UNATCO.
I really can't be bothered right now.
Now, this guy ends up being important later, as anyone who's played this game knows. But unfortunately, in the past, I tested what happens if you take him out now. And you just get reprimanded by your boss, and I think he gives you less money as a reward. We got Pilot Guy here.
Mind if I ask you a few questions?
Hey, you look like the vigilante type. What if I said I knew where you could load up on military hardware?
Where's that?
That's valuable information. You'll have to come up with some kind of payment. How about liquor?
I don't have any liquor.
The bar's to my left.
The funny thing is, he says liquor, but if you get liquor, what do we need? Why do I still have this? I swear I dropped that like 100 times. We get him this liquor.
What do you have for me?
You can have this bottle of liquor.
That one's warm. Get me something from the bartender.
Warm? Liquor's usually served at room temperature, yes?
What can I get you?
You work here, you must know the area. Heard of anyone hiding a large generator?
Not exactly. But if it's anywhere, it's probably in the warehouse district.
Where's that?
A few blocks south. Not a bad walk, but the riot police have blocked the roads because of the NSF.
I'd like to check it out.
Well, you may be out of luck. Even though one of the old warehouses faces onto the park, I don't know how you'd get inside.
Sounds like a good place to start.
Something to drink? Everything in the bar, snacks too, just 10 credits.
That's some heavy augmentation.
Yeah. Ask your Natco, what's it to you?
I'm in the business.
Well, I was in an early program, okay? I can still polish a glass. Good luck with your business.
Annoyingly, she talks to you every time you come near her. Well, you
The
can't
tap's
just,
out. Only
start it
bottles.
yourself. So, even though he wants liquor, the only thing you can buy is a bottle of beer.
Beer, please.
There you go.
Although it is a 40 ounce. And I've not been to many bars that sell a 40 ounce bottle.
What do you have for me?
You can have this beer.
That'll do. His name's Smuggler. Real paranoid nut. Wires himself in with booby traps, but he knows things. There's stuff in the sewers that only Smuggler knows about.
Thanks. Maybe I'll pay him a visit.
Now I'll tell you something you can't hear from anybody but me.
What's that?
Area 51. You heard of it, right?
Actually, I'd rather hear whether you know anything about a warehouse with an illicit generator.
I worked out there. Most people think they got aliens from another planet, but I didn't see any flying saucers. You want to hear about it? I'll tell you. For the price of a beer.
This guy's hilarious. Because he seems like a complete conspiracy nut who's, like, off his rocker and thinking you'll buy his bullshit, but
The tap's out. Only
Beer, please.
turns out
There you go.
to be a man of his word in the end.
What do you have for me?
You can have this beer.
I appreciate it. Yep, I know for a fact it's not just for government research. I've seen all kinds of executives coming and going.
I'm sure plenty of bureaucrats fly out there.
Billionaires, big executives. I think the whole place has been taken over by a private corporation.
Not likely.
Something's going on underground. I'm a pilot, which means I didn't get any access to the main complex. But a lot of rock comes out of there. It's some kind of mine. But what I don't understand is why they're always laying more fiber optic cables.
A pilot? What do you fly?
Copters. You know what I think? I think that's where the UN moved Echelon 4 back when they promised they were going to stop spying on people.
Surveillance is a very distributed technology. To centralize it in one large facility would be very unusual, even for the UN.
I bet they did it. They want to centralize everything. Every computer on the planet.
Know anything that's worth the price of a beer?
This old bird's had enough. Hell, I'm about to go on duty.
What kind of chopper pilot starts work at midnight?
You're with UNATCO, right?
Why do you ask?
I'm the one that flies your brother Paul to Hong Kong. He told me to watch out for you.
I didn't know UNATCO hired pilots.
The black choppers are run by the NSA to support various classified operations. Pentagon uses them, the CIA. They hired me because I don't ask any questions.
You sure to tell a lot of answers.
What was Paul's assignment in Hong Kong?
Like I said, I know how to keep a secret. Even between brothers.
So he's holding something back. The reason UNATCO transferred him back to the States.
Listen to your brother, JC. Respect his experience. Let's leave it at that.
So I like how you only find out that his association with Paul by indulging him in his seemingly senile ramblings. And then you find out, yeah, he's not.
Buy ambrosia from a drug dealer?
We're talking about your wife, the Grey Death.
I don't know. If I gave it to her, and it was cut...
Jojo's good for it. People know him. He'd be hanging from a streetlight if he was selling bad vaccine. Hey, Shay, Cape Cod. Here's a little vodka this time.
Yes?
Just curious. I thought I heard you say ambrosia.
My wife has the plague.
He already lost his daughter.
Sorry to hear that.
So do I trust some street punk called Jojo to get me pharmaceuticals? Trust him with my wife's life?
I thought ambrosia was an urban legend.
Jojo probably just wants to sound like a player. I shouldn't get my hopes up.
I don't know what to say. You just have to do what you think is right.
The second reference to Jojo that we heard of. We already know that he is apparently an NSA colonel of all things. But here he just seems like a hood punk. There was a data cube out back I forgot to read. What happens to have ATM login info on it. I don't know why I got an achievement, accomplishment bonus there. Just for walking out the back door. As I said before, I'm pretty much not skipping dialogues just because I haven't played this game in a long time, and I kind of just want to experience it all over again. Nostalgia is a thing I don't indulge in as often as I think most people do. 947-761-2867. 947-761-2867. Nope. 2867. God. I swear I'm like dyslexic with numbers. 947-761-2867. Bam. $36. I didn't think you could have a bank account with that little money in it. Oh wait, there's somebody else I need to talk to in there. And if you talk to that used car salesman too much, your boss finds out because he publishes it, whatever you say in the newspaper.
Hey, you with the troops? I need help.
What's the problem?
Actually, it's my friend. Johnny took her into the alley west of here across the street.
Slow down. Who's Johnny?
I got a bad feeling about this. He was mad. He gets crazy when he's mad.
Don't worry. I'll check it out.
He took me out there once, and that's when I got cut. It's still going on, isn't it? They're shooting people right outside the bar.
Actually, it was out back at the hotel, lady. That's like a block away. What are you worried about? I think if you got a neon sign making that much noise, that much buzzing, something's horribly wrong with it.
What I'm telling you, girl,
You said I didn't have to. Make Janie do it.
I already took the money. And when it's JoJo and it's something he wants, you gotta do it. You and me both, baby. We helpless.
We were just gonna hang out today.
I told you how it don't play with me, this amateur unprofessional bullshit.
Johnny.
If it's business, it's business. If it's us two hanging out, then we hang out. Right now, it's business.
I want out, Johnny. I didn't know it would get like this.
Put it this way. You in it. You want out is like a gang. You get beat out. What you want?
You've got 10 seconds to beat it before I add you to the list of NSF casualties.
Easy, bro. Just having us a conversation.
5 seconds.
Girl's got a head full of marbles. I have to yell, or she don't hear me.
3.
She skitzes on me. It's my ass, man.
1.
All right. Go on. Jesus.
Yeah, you better run.
Thanks.
Sucks to get backed into a corner.
I was trying to find the back way into smugglers.
Right. The weapons dealer.
Hey, you shouldn't have threatened Johnny. Soon as Jojo finds out.
Your father asked me to look for you. He'd like you to come home.
My dad shouldn't have hired a hitman. Stupid way to get himself killed.
I've been hearing about this punk Jojo. I'll straighten him out if you can tell me where to find him.
You can't touch Jojo. He doesn't go out, and there's only 2 ways to the warehouse.
Warehouse?
You think you can sneak into Osgood's at the park, but in the first place, it's locked.
Looks like the fighting in the park has died down.
And if you go underground, he's got laser tripwires, drone guns, military-type stuff, plus there are guards on the roof.
Tell you what, I'll handle Jojo. You get home so your father won't have to worry.
I can take care of myself.
Oh well. Done what we could. So she talks about
Well, I'm glad they made it.
there being 2 ways to the NSF warehouse, but they're basically both accessed from the same warehouse.
I saw your daughter Sandra down the block. She didn't look so good.
Sandra? Was she coming back to the hotel?
I ran off a thug who was harassing her, but she's still mixed up in some pretty nasty business. You better talk to her.
No more talking. If you see her, tell her I don't care what she's been doing. She can come home. No questions, no speeches.
I'll tell her she can trust you.
So I believe she just goes back to the bar. I don't remember how this all plays out, but we don't see the climax until several missions from now. Pardon you.
Stay out of the ton, bro.
I think your friend is gonna be alright.
What about Johnny?
I gave him a good scare.
Where's he at?
I don't know, but if he gives you any more trouble, just tell me.
I hope he doesn't think I ratted him out.
What can you tell me about his boss, Jojo?
Oh, Jojo, he's nothing, man. We used to go out. His body mods? Cosmetic. Scars? I saw him cut his face one time just so he'd look mean.
Maybe I'll straighten him out as well.
Well, if you ever want to get into the warehouse where he hides out, I know the code. It's 3316.
Thanks. You've been very helpful.
There's one way to get in, but smashing the window is a lot easier than doing this whole rigmarole.
You could at least let your father know you're alright.
He knows where I am.
You mad at him or something?
No, but I don't want him running my life like he runs that cheap hotel.
He doesn't do such a bad job.
He never got nowhere because he never took chances. That ain't me. I'm gonna do things my way.
I think you should be more grateful for what he's done. Let's leave it at that.
Yeah, let's leave it at that.
Earlier you said something about the smuggler.
Tough guy like you? Figured you'd be a big customer. He's got a basement place over near the subway entrance. You have to give him the password Bloodshot or he won't let you in.
We've already been in there because you get in from the shipping containers behind the basketball court. Unfortunately, even getting in with a password does not get him to drop his security system. Speaking of, when I was browsing the wikis, just double-checking some information, it turns out some tripwires are possible to bypass using a fire extinguisher.
Password?
Bloodshot.
But not all of them are programmed that way. Some of them, for some reason... Oh, there's a riot charger there. Some of them, for some reason, are only programmed to detect NPCs or the player.
Our files show that the smuggler is whacked out paranoid. Watch for booby traps. And the latest news? Your brother's team hit some resistance. So they're going to be delayed while we bring in chopper support.
But... yeah. So... not all tripwires can be bypassed using the fire extinguisher or pepper spray or anything like that, because they detect that as an object, whereas other ones will only detect NPCs or player character. normal way to get past it is by bypassing that stupid thing. Actually, I wonder... I don't believe you can smash these. In fact, I'm pretty sure they're explosion-proof. We can run a test, but... obviously, this don't really count. Yep, it don't work. Now, the actual emitters are also technically a destructible object, I think. Meaning, had we chosen to blow these up, yeah, I believe we might someday be able to smash those with a melee weapon. As it stands, the only way over would be try and hop. That's a tricky business. But not so tricky. And the issue... the issue is that if we walk through those, he has a bunch of security bots down here.
What do you want? Why the booby traps? Afraid of something?
Just precautions.
Against what?
Government's been having some kind of crackdown all year. People I know, they've been disappearing.
Is that so?
Think it's a big joke? Lift up a grate in the street. They got my friend Ford Schick in a secret lab next to the sewers.
A lab? In the sewers? Maybe he was taken hostage by the NSF.
These guys are pros. Definitely government funded.
Interesting. Maybe I'll take a look, but I think you should have a little more regard for the United States government.
If you're serious about going down there and finding Ford, I'll give you a deal on some hardware. Also, you'll need this. It's the key that can open the sewer manholes.
Tell me about the hardware.
I have a scope that will fit most handguns and rifles for 2,200 credits, a bioelectric cell for 800, and some light amplification goggles for 3,500.
So it turns out I was completely wrong yesterday when I said that there's no night vision. There actually is a night vision augmentation, but I never get it because it would take the place of a targeting, like accuracy augmentation that is much, much, much more valuable.
Too expensive. Maybe I'll try to locate your friend.
Okay. I cannot hack anything, so I can't get into his computer. He also has a secret thing up here. I don't believe you can ever find the code for. Bandersnatch. Unless it's... I don't remember what the code is. Oh wait. 3 digits. I'll check in on it. Maybe there is a way to find the code. It's probably on his computer. And without being able to log in, unless it's in the books. Well, those don't get added to notes, so probably not. Why am I getting a phone call? Oh. Darn it all. I smashed the thing. Oh well, we're just gonna have to flee! Hopefully those aren't still there when we get back. I can't see. Oh. I mustn't forget. Yeah, I'll get on the way back. So, this bit's probably going to be tricky. It is an optional side mission, but optional does not need to mean we don't have to do it. I mean, that is literally what it means. I don't remember. I usually go in that one. I I don't know if this one gets you to a different place. Doing it for the sake of the challenge just makes sense to me. The issue is that these also have, like, intense security. Okay, so this one's way
These
easier.
tunnels aren't on the New York City sewer maps. Weird. I have no information on what you might be getting into. This seems worth following up.
Okay. Honestly, the baton I only have because it's slightly more better at smashing things. So ballistic armor itself, or any of these suits that you can equip, are also improved by a different skill, which is annoying. We might be able to, yes. Alright, so I can max that out. So environmental training will improve like armor, like ballistic vests and all that kind of stuff you can equip. And that's that. Between that and medicine, those are probably the only skills I'm going to invest in at this point. Pepper spray is a low-tech weapon, so I can use it in this challenge. The nice thing about it is that I can stun enemies and make them more vulnerable. That guy's gonna be a bit tricky. The main thing is I don't want him running to hit the alarm here. I'm just seeing him there. I need to get the sneak on him. The man over there.
Taking fire.
Alright, well done. Okay, remember which way. I think this way leads to the other manhole, or does it? This way might just get us in. Yeah, this is just the other manhole, I think, so that don't help. Oh god, this is bad water. I forgot. I'm burning my legs. Oh god. I broke my arm. Let's see if we can manage. So long, idiot. You know nothing. Ah! Fuck you. I wonder if it's dangerous down there. Nope. Very good. Okay, this is This is a problem. I feel like that could go... Might have been back the way it came. Don't fall, you idiot! I believe there's a room I failed to see. So I can't see shit. Ah, shit. Shit. Alright, I'm just gonna have to go for another swim. On my legs. There's not another room. Oh wait, this room, idiot.
Did anybody else hear something?
Ooh, gotcha.
Request backup.
Okay, so that's how the pepper spray works. Oh hey, I don't need the baton anymore because I can one-shot these now. Get out of here. Man, that hurt. MJ-12 coup d'etat. Okay, the issue is that doesn't unlock the keypad door. But it would have saved my life here. Severe injury. Actually, before I do that, the smart thing to do, after all my idiocy, would be to go get some free healing at the clinic.
The riot cops are running scared.
Reminds me of what?
One of the doctors can help you.
I forgot what this was.
We've got automated. I want the code to the surgery.
2153.
One of the doctors can help you.
I'm helping myself. Oh, man. So these things take time to recharge, and I guess the timer stalls if you're not in the area. You didn't fix my left arm. Fix it myself.
You must pay the doctors in cash before...
No, I mustn't.
Welcome to Tenderloin Clinic.
The riot cops are running
Yes, we
scared.
Alright. Back to what we was doing. MJ-12. Rotate. This is how we can open the door. Since we did get the code legitimately, I will allow it. As I said, I will not allow the use of turrets. As in, I can't turn turrets against enemies. so the turrets won't shoot at me. That did not open this door. I have to see if there's a legitimate way to get that code. Sewers. Section of the sewers access from the manhole near the subway entrance. Okay, that's... I thought so. It's a bit annoying. What happened? So the other entrance had a data key with the info on it. The store's supposed to be open. Nice one laser there, idiots. Budget does not go far with these MJ-12 fools. Son of a bitch! Let's go the other way. Why is it closed? It is so hard to see. Who bark? Okay, so through this stupid door. Hopefully I don't have to duck under any security to reach this data queue. I do. Worst of all, I have to jump over one. Wait it up. Luckily, their security is very localized. And I'll just go back in the other way. This is where things are gonna get actually tough. still going off in the front. 2167.
This area is an old water treatment facility. I wonder what all these paramilitary types are doing down here. Considering what the smuggler said, I would imagine this is where they're holding his friend, Ford Schick.
Apparently he shot me, but nobody heard. In fact, I didn't even hear it. I don't like having to waste 2 riot prod charges just to take a man down, but it'd be that way. I guess the baton still might be useful, but a single headshot would take someone down anyway with a knife. So the combo of prod and baton is not still helpful.
Watch yourself.
That didn't work out.
This area is an old water treatment facility. I wonder what all these paramilitary types are doing down here. But considering what the smuggler said, I would imagine this is where they're holding his friend, Ford Schick.
Stands to reason there, Alex.
Hey, stop right there.
Do it again. I don't know why these doors keep closing themselves. It's very annoying. You're the man. You're the man interrupting my business.
I'm pulling back.
Shit.
Aim for the head.
Oh!
Let's finish him off. He's here somewhere.
Says who?
You must be Ford Schick.
No, now's not the time.
Who are you?
Smuggler sent me. Who's holding you here? I don't recognize the uniforms of the soldiers.
I don't know. They're private security for a biotech company or something. They had me doing antibody work.
Corporate security isn't usually outfitted to fight a ground war.
They're doing experiments on people. They don't want anybody finding out.
Wait here while I deal with security.
Tell me when the coast is clear.
Certainly ain't now. Okay, now it might be.
Let's get out of here.
Wait a minute, sir.
Wait here while I deal with
Tell me when...
Now the doors keep closing. Should be everyone. Alright. Same codes. What's this stankness? Is that also hazard water? Nope. I don't know why they're floating crates down here, though. What was that? J. Stewart, JSI 357. I will be right back. Alright, let's finish clearing this place out. What's happening here? Was it J. Stewart? Yes, I-357. What? J. Stewart. Did I say Stewart? Eh? Does it need to be capitalized? Or did he actually change his password? I don't understand. But not for this? Maybe it's not for that. But it's right here. What? You ass. I'm confused. What else would this be for? Oh, that's a 1, not an I. 1357. There we go. Sick reference. Oh, man, always got the code for that other room. Is there a way to get said code? Nope. Shame. Oh boy, the game crashed. Tabbing out is not something this game appreciates. But if I don't play it in windowed mode, then I mean, if I play it in windowed mode, then OBS doesn't capture it. I'm so used to skipping through publisher idents and... Oops, wrong one. Publisher idents and everything that I just hammer the escape button every time I launch this.
Let's get out of here!
Make a break for it. I'll protect you.
Here I go.
Off you go, sir. Have fun. I'm actually gonna keep snooping around because I forgot about this disc. Oh god, I'm stuck. Yay. This is a case where bypassing all of the combatants would not be a great idea because he is unable to get out safely. That's a trick I kind of forgot about with the terminals, is you can interact with them to open them, but during the animation of it unfolding, you can actually run and take cover somewhere. A handy exploit to know. Hopefully smugglers' Securitrons are not still active. Otherwise, I'm in trouble.
Yes. Password?
Bloodshot.
What a terrible password. What an edgelord. Oh god, why ain't the elevator up here? I almost walked off. Oh, that's why. Got the elevators like mad janky. Mad janky. Okay, so that's friendly now. That's good. You just...
I got your friend out.
Ford, is he all right?
Fine. You were right about those troops. Definitely not NSF.
They're the CIA. They capture people and use them for medical experiments.
I wouldn't go that far. You said you'd make it worth my while.
Since you helped Ford, I'll cut you a deal. I'll give you a scope that will fit...
Don't need any of them.
Not interested.
Well, you know what...
No problem.
I'm just in it for the glory. I didn't call the elevator down, which means getting out of here might be even shakier than usual. As long as the bot doesn't come out. Is he red? Oh no, the bot stays green. I guess once you talk to Smuggler, it's fine. I assume they were hostile forever. Okay. Hey, free buckshot. I don't know if Jock has anything to say now that we've done all that. I don't think I've ever talked to him afterwards.
Your brother's one of the bravest men I know.
Alright, so now all what we have to do is go on to the power station. Should be, anyway. Yes. Power stations... I don't know if there's any way to destroy it without using explosives. But there are TNT barrels there. There are two ways to get through. Is down here through this security system. That is absolutely not worth it. Unless this one can be pepper sprayed. That's a no. So the other way is the rooftops. Is through this door. Can I move? Why do people just have flamethrowers in wooden boxes? Okay.
Watch for lambs. I'm picking up solid transducer activity. I'm sending you a satellite image that should help you plan your approach.
Thanks for the picture. Well, it doesn't tell me where I am, so it's not that helpful. Luckily, I pretty much know the way. Watch for lambs. Yoink. Now this is gonna be the right motherfucker, I think. There are a lot of dudes. I'm really struggling to see. I'm gonna turn my lights off. That did not help much. It was very loud ambiance. Mind your ears.
I spill my drink.
Normally I take the fire escape.
Something moved. Could be the law.
The law ain't here. I'm above the law.
I guess we're safe.
I think I can jump. Oh! Mind the snipers. Plenty of ballistic armors. Yay. Can you... What are you doing? Is this safe to drop? Probably gonna be heard. I can't see.
That's...
Oh, shit. One funny thing about NPCs, because I just heard the guy do it, is If they just run into a destructible object, they will demolish it. I can't see a bloody thing. I'm actually like looking at the stream instead. Even my OBS preview is not nearly as bright as the stream looks. There's the man. We're getting there bit by bit. And again, this isn't even the hard part. I can only assume that this is like a completely derelict neighborhood. We're just crawling through apartment buildings that don't seem to be occupied. Mind that snipers may see us from any angle. This building, I don't even know what this building would be, because, like, what the hell is this room? Wait a minute. I just went in a circle. I cannot see. Oh. Ah! Ow. Am I gonna get shotted? Getting on the roof is probably the best bet here. Pretty sure once the... I genuinely can't see. I might have to play with settings on my monitor. Don't know what these buttons do. Oh, that turned it off. I'm not... What? The game's broken. The game's not even running. Oh, wait. Yes, it is. Oh my god, it's still running the wrong window. Oh god, how do I fix that? Oh, God. I do not know how to fix that. Did my primary monitor get fucked with? No. Maybe I can fix it by turning that monitor off. Give DX2 Alt plus enters? I don't know what you mean. Oh, now it's working. Alright, anyway. What am I stuck on? I still can't see. I'm just gonna use a stupid light. Yeet. Okay. So. All I must do is get up here, stab this man. Nothing moved. There's several fellers down there. I thought somebody was running, but it's just two people walking. That man might see me too, which is another problem. I don't explicitly have to deal with the rooftop guys. As soon as I finish the mission, the cavalry comes in. Takes care of business.
I know I heard something.
You heard not. Shit, bud. Luckily, they're morons. I don't really know how this game handles light in terms of visibility. I feel like it's not quite as reliable as Thief. Hiya! Pig. Luckily, none of the guys who hear what's going on know how to get up here, and they give up pretty quick. I still don't know why I'm collecting ammo. I just can't help myself. Okay. People are still running around.
Big guy. He can't hide for long. 30 credits says I get.
Oh, I'm dying! Can I get medicine? Yes, I can. I should have done that first. Just top it up. And use one of these, because I'm going to need it. Where's my knife? I don't know why my knife wasn't out. God damn. Things were not well. Where did those guys come from? No stairs here. Whoa! Oh, jeez, that scared me. You see nothing. So many failures. if I can get that man up here. Check out this scheme. Apparently not. What if I were to just throw something? Yep, you heard that.
I know I heard something.
You did. You're looking in the wrong direction.
Take him out.
Woo! That was close. I hate when they don't exclaim that they heard something before they go investigate, because then I don't think that they heard it. Okay. That's what I need to destroy there. Oh, ho, 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 ho. Might this be all I need? Just one angry knife. Ha ha ha!
Good job, JC. The power just died at the NSF headquarters. Now it's up to Paul. Go to the roof.
And Uneko immediately shows up.
Agent Herman on board. He will lock down the warehouse while you take the chopper back to HQ.
Herman
He
literally
has
just showed
assigned
up.
me the peacekeeping occupation of this district.
I took care of the generator. How's the raid going?
They should have sent Agent Navarre. Your brother is timid like a child.
Did something go wrong?
You do not need to hear anything from me. Take the helicopter back to base. I am sure Manderley has planned a debriefing for the top agents.
Okay, we're getting shot at. I'm out of here.
Last boarding call. UNATCO HQ.
Hey, you're the guy I talked to at the Underworld bar, right? The one asking for beer.
You don't want to fly one of these birds all wound up. They have a temperament, especially in a crosswind.
Yeah, try telling that to the police who pull you over.
Let's go.
Welcome back. Your mission was a success. Just about the only bright side of the operation, unfortunately. Report to Manderley for a briefing.
Oh dear.
Mr. Dent.
Yeah?
The prisoners on level 3 are a sensitive matter. Leave the interrogations to Mr. Simons. You are authorized to receive your orders from Joseph Manderley, after which you will return to the helipad.
Simons. You guys from DC? What agency?
Please proceed to Manderley's office. We will expect to see you shortly.
Agent Navarro was gunning her motors about Castle Clinton. I guess you cleaned the place out.
Oh, yes, we did.
Don't worry about what the guys are saying about Hell's Kitchen.
What are they saying about it? I did my job just fine.
Manderley said he's busy, but to wait outside his office.
There's something else I want to do first. Another thing I saw in the video.
Long night, huh? Manderley says only senior staff members can interview the prisoners.
Okay. Simons isn't actually down here
I don't think you're supposed to be down here, Agent.
Tell somebody who cares. You come to the window, or...
Agent Denton, marvelous. In addition to an accuracy weapon modification, I've got some 7.62 millimeter rounds and a couple of multi-tools.
Mr. Carter, I can't tell you how great it is to be a part of UNATCO. You should have seen the fighting in Castle Clinton.
Yeah?
I cleaned the place out.
Went in shooting, huh? I guess that's what this agency is known for.
I never thought I'd see this much action in one mission.
In my day, international peacekeepers were citizens first and soldiers second. You can forget about that extra ammo. I'm only going to give you the multi-tools. I think you should concentrate more on mission objectives and less on the enemy body count.
Good news is we don't need the bullets anyway. And I didn't go in shooting, I went in stabbing. Maybe bonking. I don't remember what weapon I was using. Where's your fake floor? Ooh, money. Yoink. Man's got COVID. Where's Jacobson? Oh yeah. How do you find out his code?